Jalur ngecek gitu. Karena aku mau kerum jalan. Konek kok. Udah dari habis terus berarti di start. Ratusan live ya wes.
Yang ditetapkan dulu. Terus ki api sih.
Silakan tadi. Tangge, tangge. Mana Jimmy? Mau gara-gara udah fight boleh?
Dulu ya ora sih. Head gaming kok rasa. Ya kan.
Oh, bahan. Siapa?
Konten orangnya
Oh, Viscon sih kan Vion kok ya.
sing bisa
Tuh, si Vion. Ganti akun gue. Ganti akun gue akun ini. Tapi itu. Jadi siapa? Emang Viscon mau upload video tuh?
tahu aja.
Subscribe dulu.
Tahu aja.
Cina, istighfar. Efootball.
Petang tak.
Terus masuk ya. Upload.
Capek kan.
Pas nih. Ya,
Tapi apa sih tampilannya?
nah, standar HD. Nah, 1080 guys tak gawe kayak soalnya 1080 fps. 1080. Nah, standar HD. Nah, 1080 guys tak gawe 1080. Ketika 1080 kan aku
Gaming kok.
orang masalah ke gaming kan aplikasinya tambah beban aja. Orang tuh sing ngerti.
Berarti tinggal main ya maksudnya.
Aplikasinya tambah beban aja. Orang tuh sing ngerti. Betulnya kan balik ngomong ke itu.
Hah?
Betulnya kan bukan ke itu.
Terusnya teknik investisinya ora apa-apa terus. Goblok kayaknya orang ngerti bantai-bantai. Itu siji 6 siji.
Jadi pasti di bukan dari setengah kosong
Iya,
terus ini.
yo kalah terus tapi
Makanya
makanya bantai-bantai bang. Kira ini.
juara ya.
Tapi mau parah kan.
Oh,
Tambah parah. Santai bang, saya udah aktif semua nih bang. Udah biru-biru membara ini. Wemo, anjay. Wemo,
apa tuh lu?
orang musuh.
Ya kan aku nih wong main solo ketemunya 2070 dhuwur. Solo kabeh.
Apa?
Aku nih wong maksudnya ketemu dhuwur.
Iki aku apa ya?
Numpuk lagi guys.
Hah?
Namanya numpuk.
Apa?
Numpuk. Belum seakur seakur.
Ya orang kita ganti sing aku sini. No, no, no.
Ya apa tuh?
Aku kecamatannya.
Cocok.
Kayak ngerti.
Ini saya rame apa aja sortir.
Kenapa?
Pas live shop kenal.
Ya gitu nanti soal.
Turun ke setting naik pusat settingannya gitu kan. Nah, itu kan KAE langsung kan dari Nah, sinyal kayaknya ada masalah sih.
Ini kursi siji nonton itu tapi.
HP-mu kan?
Hah?
Mana
Ya orang ini kisi kan wis loro.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off.
Apakah
The
gara-gara yang
excitement's
bukan
already palpable.
yang besar. Hah?
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is
Ya Allah,
absolutely up for it.
Tapi ya Allah.
Orang ngawur.
Ngawur.
Kudu colok ngawur.
Ya iya jelas ya.
Makanya itu kudu colok.
So we're up and running. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. Until you're told.
Rice. And it's Joelinton. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super find. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good spread. Now it's Kaka. Now it's Berbatov. And nicely intercepted. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. And he's managed to get rid. And this is Torres. And he's straight offside. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Rice. And it's Joelinton. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crosses it in. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Berbatov.
Alah. Seperti biasa.
Caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Pergos itu belum saatnya.
Adams. And it's Rice. Searching pass is played there.
Ini baru ngepot. Peraya juga jadi ngepot.
Vicious ball here. Berbatov. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he skips past his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice-looking ball. Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Rice. Nakata. Now it's Torres. Now it's Joelinton. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arda Güler. Shot could be on. Great, there's the shot! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Milan are in front now. And he shoots! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really...
Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Danger averted for now. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Poor robust challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Alexander-Arnold taking charge of the dead ball.
Why?
That was travelling. Rice. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Nakata. Linton. Probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Nakata is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's in on a chance!
Mampus.
It's hit the
Mampus.
upright.
Tuh.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Tolol tuh.
Reflections on the first half.
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be
Bakal
alert.
kayaknya.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Jordan Henderson. Nakata. And he's picked out the run. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard makes the interception. Goulet. Zanetti concedes a free kick for that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Goulet. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Cemet ketut saja.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a
Kita
stern
main
lecture.
literannya.
It's Arda Goulet. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless!
Sombreno.
And they are pulling clear here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Good ball. Shoots!
Biasa ya guys, sindrom. Pasti.
Back within reach! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. This ended up in no man's land. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Adams calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. Can he go for a shot? It's in. Back to within one. Interesting. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Fernando.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Tries a shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a cute ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Incoming delivery. Nakata! Baresi clears it away. It's Nakata! It's in! And the comeback is complete! So what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Substitutions taking place.
Berarti tuteng main di atas tuh asalnya kayak tank tuh. Cobos.
Atas kan dia.
Tadi gue
Di akhirnya.
cobos.
Hit apa sih subuh ngapus yo?
Mid, jangan lah.
Jangan.
Saya klub gitu mid.
Iya sebutnya. Ketik towernya orang gitu.
Jangan.
Jangan good stuff ya.
Iya, kayak bircat.
Siapa sih?
So, time for changes
Nyetok.
on both sides actually. Liverpool go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Baresi. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rafinha. Jordan Henderson. And it's Rice. And this is Nakata. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's João Palhinha. Rafinha. And João Palhinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Donatoni. All driven towards the far post. He can get that clear. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 5 minutes.
Chance for a shot! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nakata. João Palhinha. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Sticks it away! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found... And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals.
Kenapa kok? Baik.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pelé, Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Cruyff. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Koundé can get it clear. Camavinga. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's being shifted off it. Serginho. Oh, they could break here. And he's had it nicked away.
Nice.
Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking to play him in. Kaká. Plays it in low. Albert Ferrer gets it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Milan still without a single shot on target. Looking for options for movement. Real chance here. A lot of... And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pelé.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Goulet. Berbatov. Danger averted for now. And that's a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Has crossed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Rijkaard. Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Kaká. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Cruyff. Shoots! Goal! Inter! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, good spread. Drilled in low. And he's there to belt it away. Serginho. Camavinga. Davids. Mbappe. Now it's Pele. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Some really good ball movement. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far, and if the pep talk works we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents...
He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That has ended up in no man's land. He's one-on-one. Big chance! Oh, the ball. That's another chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caresses it. There's the header! Yes! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Kaká! Fantastic from Kaká!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided. And climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Van der Ven makes the interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. And it's Arda Güler. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pele. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Threads one in. Inzaghi gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Donati coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played out to the right, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Kaká. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Pele receives it in a good position. And the shot! Yes, it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Donatoni. He's on it. Can he get away? Swept. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little
Kok kayak aku kayak
Such a well
siya niya ko TV.
It looked like he was going to be
Katiki
shut
ko
down, but he
siya.
thrives in
Mas betul.
situations like that.
Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, great run, magical!
Alah,
Donatoni,
hindi man.
not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And this is Pele! Out to the right. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Pele. Closing in on goal.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Chance for a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Desperate defending required here.
Kok.
And the keeper beats it
Up.
away. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through.
Sombrero.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Cancel, super cancel. Jadi super cancel bang.
Now the cross. Rijkaard. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Koundé. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Baresi. And it's De Bruyne. And we're done. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
Orang kan lo nggak pas.
Oh semenjak aku terus gara-gara gue jadi enak.
Soalnya lawannya siapa Brazil? Brazil kayak gitu.
Terus orang singkai kan cuma dicolek terus disundul colek.
Oh, sampai Iqbal. Oh, iya, Iqbal lagi sih.
Tanya terus. Wah kita lawan Iqbal. Ini proses singkatan, ayo ya direkam ya. Singkatan ayo. Oh,
Oh Euro. Kayak Neymar. Ah, nanti. Apa ya?
Begini kalau komentar tambah saya berapa? Tutup saya.
Ini film karena Isa kan semua mana no itu adalah
Tapi turun sedikit.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan
Tolong
e
lah.
Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now it's Mbappe, aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe, face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Camavinga. And this is Inzaghi. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's played in low. And that should get the job done. And it's Kaka. Messi. Rice. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a threatening ball. Rice. Messi. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Lookman. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what has happened? Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rice. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's running through. Big chance. There's the shot. It's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up
Shoots! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan, just the goalkeeper's... He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Di Lorenzo. Kaka. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Kaka. He's beaten the last man. Kaka. Chance, surely! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone direct here. That has been cut short. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Neymar. Lookman. And it's Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar. Lookman looking to add to his goal. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rice. Arsenal finding their passes.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
And
minuti di
played it
recupero.
back swiftly. Lovely, now then. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's taking no chances there. Can he finish?
He's so
How's
ridiculous.
that for a goal? A finish of true class. Again, we are... And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. The second half then, just getting going. Saliba, looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. And this is Inzaghi. And he was alert to it. Messi. Neymar. Oh, strongly challenged there. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now he's got space here. Goulart looking to get on the end of this. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Milan! That is his ton, and does he not know it? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Gua pernah Nathan mid. Nathan mid lah.
Pinches it off him.
Hah?
Neymar. Lookman going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Kaka. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way. Woola! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. He is through here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Viene sostituito con il numero
And it's
22.
Messi. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Di Lorenzo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lookman. Now it's Mbappe. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Some really good ball movement. Real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Mengapa saya sebut tolong? Rigono su. Mereka kali.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And that's a good ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's played it in low. He can get that clear.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
14.
have their second corner
Lascia
now.
il campo per il numero 25. Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
85 anjing 85.
Very much into the last knockings. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Baresi.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Milan looking to pass their way through.
Anjir. Bang,
That has
ya,
not
Bang.
gone well. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.
Kali di sini juga ya.
Kenapa sih lebih suka tiga?
Bisa. Kau apa?
Oh no.
Oh,
Tapi katanya sudah jalan cepat banget. Seorang
Cipai. Apa ganti 100.
yang dari itu ngomong aja. Oh, tahu. Oke.
Oh, udah kasih.
Kita dulu.
Dan itu jadi teknik-teknik biasa lah. Kalau rakyat kan keuntungan
Makanya kayak aku di
saat ini sedikit sim mau ditek. Sorry. Apa?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver picked for me. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Back into the middle. Oh, important interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Back on the ball again. Neymar. Camavinga. Quarter of an hour played. Played out wide. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Indonesia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Kaka. Probing pass. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. Opts to play it back. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ball is over the line. Kaka's cross. Cleared away. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? And here's Camavinga. Nice interception, well timed. Fiore. That's good running with the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings it, he gets big. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Kaka. Neymar. Now Fiore. And here's Batistuta. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goulart gets into some space. And this is shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, that's delightful. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a good foot in there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. Berbatov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now that looks a decent ball. Fiore's cross. Tries to get it clear. And he's managed to get rid. And he's gone looking for safety. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Oh, super ball. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Alexander-Arnold. Kaka. And here's Bobatov. Fiore. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get it through? Neymar in. He goes for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Stood up well to him there.
Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Goulart is onto this.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Corner number 2 then. Park Ji-sung getting this one clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Park Ji-sung. Looking to play him in. Drives it in. It's a mighty effort! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Il numero
Milan
21.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Batistuta. Well, they've got it again. And the pass is intercepted. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he opts to go forward.
There they go, hunting again.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
So, third corner of the game. What a throw in. Ball driven towards the far post. Adams with the clearance. Chance! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
So their fourth corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. He scores! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Kaka, and he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's going to be disappointed. Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe voted...
Sumpah gue kok. Gue mana?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance. Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe! Look at the space, Vinicius Junior! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! That's the throw. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Goulet looking for a runner. And he plays one through. And Berbatov! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Has a look and plays it forward. Baresi wins the duel this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. It's really well cleared. Mbappe. And this is Dembele. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Half an hour played now. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Kaka. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get rid. Bruno Fernandes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Goulet. That'll be a throw-in. Goulet is always looking to break lines. And it's Berbatov. He's in a great position here. Great, can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Camavinga. Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shot could be on. Shoots! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. And it's with the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This possibly the last play of the half. So it's going to be another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, it's terribly wayward. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Arda Güler. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And no, that was never going to make it. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Howson. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. De Jong. Now it's Berbatov. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Just eases him off the ball.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. Lovely. Now then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Victory.
Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Manchester United have their second corner now. He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Spread out to the left. Opts to play it back. Plenty. Great chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Milan really could have done without this. To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Manchester United go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe. Manchester United finding their passes. And he thumps it clear. What a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Out of play for a goal kick. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And he's intervened well there. Pressing high and with purpose. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Howson getting this one clear.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going.
Chance! No mistake!
Yeah.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill...
Mbappe! And one more try! De Bruyne. Played back towards his own goal.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Substitution.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bruno Fernandes. And And he's taking no chances there. In with the challenge.
There will be 5
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
Kaka. Milan are looking to break at pace. That is Stuta! 5 minutes to add. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard. Mbappe. De Jong. And that's it. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly for...
Lunas ya. Forest lah bola.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Lille with the corner. They're first. Gabriel getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Fletcher kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This is Batistuta. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Batistuta. Good finish! So, a breakthrough already. Goulart. This looks promising. Kaka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Nedved. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. That is lovely. And here's Nedved.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found the way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. Formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can...
And Berbatov! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Berbatov is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Batistuta clears it away. He's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gerrard. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is having a shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's made its way to him. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. And it's Gerrard. And here's Batistuta. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Messi! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Probing pass. Serginho cuts. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the shot! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a decent clearance. Aimed beyond the defence.
Jadi masih
Goulart. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Shot could be on. That's real chance. They've done it. And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Gerrard. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Now it's Kaka. Nedved. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Serginho. Serginho. This is promising. And this is Batistuta.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper's dealt with that. Showing great feet there. Beckenbauer. And this is Fletcher.
Oh, aksesnya ada di atas berarti ya?
Rafael Leao. He's cut it out. It's a searching pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far. That being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players think can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Goulet. Kaka. Milan looking to pass their way through. Nedved. Gerrard. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just too much on that. He won't be happy with that one. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Simplicity itself.
Awal mulanya si Konilek pakai tulisan
His
Jepang nih.
teammate for the pass, it put it on a plate for him.
Awal pisang.
It's starting to look like
Ini
it's on
dia bakal
now.
mengajar sampai umur berapa deh? 40 ya
This is
kawan.
coming off in quick succession here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Awal mula si Konilek kagak bisa.
Receives it in a wide position. Corner then. Milan have their second corner now.
Tahu malu. Coba, halo. Yes.
It's a mighty effort. That's going to go a
Dan
long
main
way.
duduk enggak? Lagi
And
duduk.
now a sudden chance to counter.
Enggak.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Apakah ada
Lille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
ada
Baresi, the man that is tenacity personified. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Howson. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. Berbatov. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post. Cafu. Gerrard. And Darren Fletcher. Nedved. Darren Fletcher. Gerrard. Cafu. Batistuta. He's had a shot! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Le numéro
And
18.
they are right back within touch!
Rafael Leao really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Lille give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Harus nunggu pintunya itu kebuka full dulu baru
Milan
kita
do have
masuk.
options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Messi.
Nah, kayaknya
And
malah
it's Gerrard.
Umbrella Corporation.
It's Rafael Leao.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu.
Tuh. Kalau tempatnya gelap gini aku malah siapa?
And this is Berbatov.
Ada tempat makan ada.
Gerrard. Cafu. Messi.
Pausa dari.
Cafu. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Berbatov. That is ended up in no man's land. Nedved. Gerrard. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi gets into a good position. And that's the keeper's ball.
Tahu-tahu tuh biar dia nggak mesti jalan.
Darren Fletcher. And here's Batistuta. It could be in here. Oh, super ball.
Tiba-tiba.
Knocks it into space.
Il y aura 2
And it's
minutes de
Gerrard.
temps additionnels.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, what decent chance!
But pour l'équipe de Lille.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Le numéro
Lille give
27.
themselves a chance
Le
of a
numéro
fair...
16.
And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Tapi itu semua ya berarti. Apa itu ribet ngejar ya? Saya pakai Magnum ya, mau nggak mau ya.